welcome back. It's Amy, the Nutty Nerdy Needle. Thank you for joining me today. It is the 14th of February, so happy Valentine's to everyone. Hope you're going to have a fabulous day today. At the moment, it is a beautiful rainy day in Ireland. It has been raining since, I'm going to say, 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. It's been terrible, but we made the most of it. We ended up doing arts and crafts, baby girl and a friend of hers, and we made Valentine's cards. I'll put them up here if I remember to do it in a minute. But we had a lovely day and we're going to go and deliver them today. That is the plan. So as you probably noticed, it is the middle of February and I don't really do floss tubes. I only do it once a month. But I decided that I wanted to do it every 2 weeks or so. And one of the reasons is I have a plan and I don't think I can wait till the end of February to talk about it. So I want to talk about that in a minute, and I think we'll get straight into the whips. So I've been very productive. Again, no idea how this has happened. I got 137 stitches done in the last 2 weeks. Oh, insane. Again, I have no idea how. So what we're going to do is start with the focus, which is my usual. And I reached a little milestone. I got to 85% on it during the week. You don't know how happy. I think I have less than 17,000 stitches. How crazy. And I nearly got my goal as well for the month, but main goal is 85. I'm so happy. And this is how far I've gotten. How cool. This is my Final Fantasy piece. I got this on Etsy. Actually, the hubby got it from me on Etsy because he wanted me to stitch this for him. So it's definitely going to be done before July. But this is where I concentrated on. So it was mostly block colours. I was just not really in the mood to do confetti, really. So I just did a lot of block colours all down here. And I did some. For the life of me, I cannot remember her name. He'll give out to me. He's actually been playing it for the last 2 nights. And yeah, but her skirt is very, very pale. The lighting in here is shocking, as you know, because the weather is shocking. But as you can see, her dress is a very light pink. I did do a little bit down here, and I do have scattered stitches all over the place. But with all those scattered stitches, I got 7 zeros. The floss drop, is it? Look how skinny it is. It was ginormous. Now I've this used to be nearly double. I've done a lot of zeros. So yeah, this is the color palette. I know this is absolutely shocking. Sister-in-law would totally freak out if she saw this. But yeah, I know it's a little all over the place. But that's it. So I believe it's on 14 count, just ordinary Ada. Just as I said, first project I started with, and now I know I prefer to have my fabric gridded. So my next one then is my sal. So I'm doing the Heaven Art sal, and I'm doing drinks on the beach, and I'm absolutely loving this project. I'm finding it hard not to put it down, but I reached my goal. I got drinks on the beach is 4,251. Goal is 4,000. But again, as I said, I just could not put it down. So I actually have no idea if I have before photos or not, because I literally just went straight into all my projects. And if I do, I'll put them up. If not, you just have to watch my last video. So this is where I am on drinks on the beach. I concentrated mostly in sky. As I said, the blues, I think I have 2 blues, and they're, for the next one, I'm going to be finishing those because they're about 2,000 stitches each. And then I'll get on to the fun stuff. I think there's going to be some yellows and reds. I think that's really it, yellows and reds. Because I still haven't kitted it up. Where's my, as I say. This is just the floss that I'm using right now. And look how colourful this is. I get all my floss from, what's her name? Crafts and Crafts, Abby. And she always does a fabulous job. Oh, and it lives in this beautiful bag made by the mother-in-law. Speaking of mother-in-law, it was her birthday yesterday, so we'll be going out later on, but she's made my 2 bags, so you'll be seeing them next floss tube. They look amazing. I cannot wait. Oh, I zipped it up and I haven't even put the project in. So as I say, it's done on 25 count easy grid. That is my now go-to for every project that I will be doing. Anything full coverage anyway. So happy with how this is turning out. I don't need to pick this up now for this month. It's done. The goal is met. And then what did I say? Oh, we're going on to Jack next. So as I said, my goal for him now for the next, I think 6 months it was 1,000 stitches, and then 4,000 then till the end of the year, and that will get me a finish. But again, I'm flying through Jack. I'm absolutely enjoying this. I'm just working with D10. That's a dice. 310 for that, and I had to take him out of the Q-stap. When I got down to the end, it was just way too down. I should have bought the Q-snap down a little further, but I'm kind of somewhat stitching in hand with this dude right now. But this is where Jack is. You can actually see that it's Jack Sparrow, right? I'm like obsessed. But 310, yes, I got it right. So all I have to do, I literally just, as I say, just worked all along down here on him. I got, where's Jack? 771 stitches. I haven't met my goal yet, but the black is coming all the way down here, and then there's a little bit more just over on this side for him. So his main face is all done. It's just his hair then at the sides. But my plan now for this is, even though I have, well, brain does not work, so was it 230 stitches left to do? I'm going to be doing more because I want to get to 40%. Because right now he's at 39.73%. So I want to get to the 40% for this month. So that's only like another, let's say 300 odd stitches anyway. And I say that's doable. So I'll get onto him probably either over the weekend or next week. And again, I think he is just on 14 count 8 out of it. He is my second oldest whip. So the plan is to kind of work with my oldest whip and try and get them done within the year or whatever. But my problem is, when I get this one done, my next oldest whip then will be Super Mario. And you know how confetti heavy that is. So we'll see. We might just do little pieces of them and move on to the next one. But yeah, that's Jack. Super happy with him. I know, I'm super happy with everything right now. Plus, I'm trying to get all this done as quickly as possible because it's like 9 o'clock in the morning and my baby girl is still asleep. So I'm going to let her sleep away because she's going to have a late night tonight because we're going down to the in-laws. So my next one then is wipgo. So I've only worked on one wipgo this month, and that is my big stitch. So big stitch, I believe, was number 7. I'll read that out. And again, photos if I have them. This is where I've gotten to. Ta-da! So big stitch pattern is done by Modern Folk Embroidery. I'd say I'm obsessed. Did you see his new one? Oh my god. I don't do houses in alphabets, but I think it's the border that has got me. I can't put it into my rotation because I have so many, but it's there. It might be there for after the rotation because, you know, you are the 40 for 40. You know, I can still add more after, right? Okay. Anyway, Modern Folk Embroidery, I'd say love his work, and that is what I got done. So I have done big stitch 1,183 stitches, and it is at 39%. And what is it? The color I'm using is the Gentle Arts Sunflower. It is so beautiful. I love this. And the fabric, I should know the fabric by now. I really should. But I don't. I know I'm using it on the Tea Dragon, and let me check my notes. Just gonna. Okay, I found it. So it is on my Tea Dragon. I just haven't put it on Notions for this one. So it's 28 count even weave. No idea what the color is, but it's from Coffin Crafts in England. So she has some amazing fabrics. Oh, and speaking big stitch, is anyone going? I think we are. Not 100% sure, but we're definitely 99% going right now. So let me know if you're going to be going there. We can meet up and do all the stitching. Right, if you hear noises, the husband's upstairs. Alright, also, paper pattern. I hate paper patterns. I figured it out. As I said, for small patterns, it's fine, but for these ones, it's just so awkward. So I am dreading trying to do my wipgo piece, which is another paper pattern, and that is the Alice in Wonderland, the Mad Hatter Tea Party, I think it's called, from Bella Filipina. Yeah, paper pattern. That's going to be interesting. I don't know if I'll get the 1,000 done, but we will see. My next one then is my 40/40. So I'm just going to show you, tell you what it is. But if you want to see what I've actually done, go check out my last 40/40. So this is my Willy Wonka. Miss Pottery Arts. I'm going to say Pottery Arts. I can never pronounce it. And this is my Willy Wonka. I flew through this one. Absolutely loved it. I did, where is it? 1,536 stitches. And it's at 6.42%. Amazing. Loves it. So I will be flying through that one. And then my next one is my Lo and Behold by Long Dog. And it lives in this bag. And that's all you're getting. If you want to see it, again, you're going to have to watch my next 40/40, which is out on Tuesday. So I keep what I've just worked on for the next video. So you'll just have to wait for that one. I hope you don't mind. But yeah, this is another bag made by the mother-in-law. It's the same on both sides. It's absolutely beautiful. And yeah, so gotta wait for that one. So my last project then to work on. Oh, I need to put this back. I will need that. I thought I would get this done relatively quick. Turns out I did not. So I continued on with my gingerbread house. And last night I got a whopping 1,044 stitches done. I've got pieces of thread all over the place. So I have notions about this. So the plan was, if you watched my last one, I wanted to start and do page by page with this. It seemed to be working for me. And I literally had, like, down in the corner about that much to do. And I thought it would be less stitches. I don't know why. Anyway, I did not finish the page by page, or the last page. There's probably another 50 odd stitches to go. I'll get there. But this is what I've done. The red is really washing out. So I just filled in, there was a few pieces up here and all along here. So there literally is a line coming down. And it's this little section there. That box actually is more than 50 stitches. That is literally all I have left to do. So, but there was a load of kind of one odd stitches over here that were there, and there was only maybe 2 or 3, and then there was a few here. So what I do is I'll do the stitch and I'll just continue on with the strand, and that is what I did over here as well. So that's bringing in this lollipop is red outline, and it's kind of a blue and white. White is very hard to work with. I forgot how I don't like working with white. The only problem, there's like 40,000 stitches of white in this, I think. I need to double check the notes. But yeah, that's what I've done. So you can see, like, it is funky, the blending and everything. I do love it. But yeah, it's going to take a while. So what was that? That was, as I said, 1,044 stitches, and I am at 4.2 4.28%, that's the word. Words. So I'm doing this again, 25 count easy grid, and it's 10 stitch. So as I said, that is my jam now. 10 stitch and 25 count. And as I say, it lives in this bag. I made this as like my first project bag. So many problems, but it will do for me. And I've just got to show you. Look at this color palette. How amazing is that? It is so bright and vibrant. I'm just in love. And I still have this to kit up. So I literally just go with what I have, and when I need to kit something up, I'll do it. Just, that's the way I do it. The way I do things. So that is that. So that's all my stitching. So that's surprisingly a lot. For me anyway. I don't know how I'm doing all this stitching, but as you say, we do it. But yeah, now what are we talking about next? Next is my plans. So we were down, was it last weekend or the weekend before? Weekend before. We're down with the in-laws. And again, got talking to sister-in-law. And I basically want to stitch on everything I have, but I just don't have the time. And I don't know what to stitch on, and we just got chatting about that. Next minute, she did her crazy maths, and she worked out that for me to do my projects, I had to work on like 7.3% to work on everything. I have no idea if she calculated in everything else that I'm going to be working on throughout the year, or was it just what I already had. But I was like, that's a lot. So she was just like, do it at 6. I was like, maybe, we'll see. Then I got thinking. So when I got home, I got thinking. I've decided that I want to get at least 5% done on all of my projects. Crazy, I know. Some of them are crazy. Others, you whip them out easily enough. I could do that over a weekend type thing. But as I said, with me notes, I got me notes. To start off, Gingerbread house. As I said, I've been working on it so far this year, and I've got, I didn't even look. I've got the numbers, but I do not have the percentage. One sec. I'm finding Notion a little slow at the moment on my laptop. I don't know, is it because I have so much stuff on it or what? Oh, I have exactly 1% done on my gingerbread house this year so far, which is pretty good. Anyhow, so to get 5%, to do 5% for the rest of the year, or the 4%, I have to do 17,142 stitches. So there's 10 months left, if my calculations are right. That's kind of doable, isn't it? Yeah, it's less than 2,000 stitches a month. And if I literally sit down, I could whip that. I can nearly do 1,000 stitches if it's like semi-block colouring. Because last night was 1,000 stitches. So I could literally do that pretty quickly. Then my supernatural one, I need to do 19,950 stitches. So that's another 2,000 stitches a month. And then my next largest one is my Star Trek one. And I need to do 18,605 stitches. I just realised I'm doing a lot with my hands of late. I don't know why. Anyway. And then everything else after that is quite low. So Fergus then will be after that. And I have to do 8,000 stitches on him. That's doable, isn't it? But for everything else then that I have, it's kind of 6,000 stitches or less. So in my head, I think I can do it. I don't know if I'll do it, but if I can concentrate on the larger ones, so they'll definitely, you'll be seeing them a lot more, the first 3 anyway, and Fergus will definitely have to come out. I want to work on him now in the next week or 2 once I get all my other stuff done. So as I say, goals for I suppose my plans now for the next 2 weeks are, finish my Final Fantasy. I think I have about 1,000 stitches to do left in that, which is, easy enough. And the Mad Hatter, that's my 1,000 stitches. As I've done Jack, so he doesn't have to come back out. I might give the Gingerbread house a rest this month, work on Supernatural and Star Trek. And what I'll do is normally do maybe 2 nights. That's kind of my, once I go into the third night, it's just like, oh, this is a bit much. I can work on it for 2 nights and that will work for me. So Supernatural and Star Trek will be my main two then for next 2 weeks. It's going to be weird now saying the next 2 weeks. I say I'm going to try doing it every fortnight. If not, it'll be the once a month. It just depends on time and what I've done. So yeah, I think that's basically it. So that was what I was itching to talk about. Because I don't think I can actually leave it till the end of the month. It was talk about my 5%, and we go from there. So Notion, absolutely like in love with it, because there is a glare, and it's a bit awkward. As I said, I try. Okay, so the first couple of stuff are the usual. So I have my stitches left, the percentage of the project, stitches I've done so far in 2025. What was that one? Oh yeah, the percentage I've done in 2025, and now it's gone somewhere else. So it's very finicky today for whatever reason, and I'm totally not in frame. And then the next one was the 5%. So anytime I put a project in, it takes away from the 5%. So yeah, I love Notion for that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm going to have to leave you here because I'm going to have to go and wake up baby girl. How she's still asleep, I don't know. She does love her sleep, so she'll have a late night tonight, I think. And being the day that it is, oh my god, words. Being the day that it is, it's Valentine's, and we got mother-in-law's birthday from yesterday, and she's going to be absolutely chaotic tomorrow because tomorrow is one of her best friend's birthday. Well, it's his birthday today, birthday party tomorrow. It's going to be a chaotic weekend, and I have work on Sunday. Woo! So yeah, I'm going to leave you there, and I will talk to you on Tuesday with my new 40 for 40. So talk to you then. Bye.